Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering a new era of technological advancements and what experts are calling the gold rush of the century. And there are a bunch of 20-year-olds taking advantage of this golden opportunity to get paid as much as doctors every single month without having any previous work experience. More about that in just a minute, but if you clicked on this short video, it's because you're wanting to start your online business, so pay very close attention. What I'm about to show you will be the way you take advantage of this new digital gold rush so that you could start a business with virtually no startup capital and get paid paychecks like this in a matter of weeks. But sadly, most people will never achieve any of these, not because they don't want to, but because they have been told a huge lie in their lives. And we were taught that starting a business is risky, complicated, and dangerous, and we should play it safe in our 9-to-5 jobs and never take risks. But that's simply not true. If you have the right business model, starting a business can be safe, predictable, and wildly profitable. And the fact is, there has never been a better time in history to start a business than right now, because e-commerce is a $1 trillion market and is growing by the day. And people like you and me that have no prior experience in online business can make millions of dollars from the comfort of our homes and capitalize on this digital revolution. People like me and you can get rich in this digital revolution simply by leveraging the internet and global connectivity to start a business that will give you the complete financial time and location freedom that you are looking for. And thanks to the emerging technologies like no-code tools, free software, and AI advancements, anyone with a laptop and an internet connection can get started to $10,000 a month business in 2024. But the truth of the matter is, 90% of these online businesses will fail, and it's not because they didn't work hard enough or they didn't have the right tools. Most of these businesses will fail because of one simple reason: they didn't pick the right business model. A business model that needs to be easy to start, in high demand, and can be wildly profitable. So how do we pick the right business model for us? In today's short video, I'm going to go over the business models in the online space that look good on the outside, but in reality suck all of the money and life out of you, and even worse, can get your bank account to zero. In addition, I'm also going to show you the business models that I have experience with that will help maximize your profits fast without needing any money or prior experience in order to get started. I'll even introduce to you this predictable and consistent business model that consistently prints cash flow into my bank account every single month on autopilot that doesn't require too much time or startup capital to begin with. This is truly a golden opportunity of the decade, so if you find value in today's video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get started. First, let me introduce you the tools we use to determine the best business models based on 3 important metrics. First metric, startup capital, which basically means how much money you need to get the business running. The next metric is profit margin. How much money do we keep after all of the expenses are taken from the revenue? And the last metric is difficulty, how hard it is to get the business up and running. So our goal by the end of this video is to find a business model that requires little to no startup capital, has high profit margins, and is very easy to start as a complete beginner with no prior experience. So let's take a look at some of the most popular business models right now. First, we have Amazon FBA, which is when you ship your products directly from a supplier to your customers by using Amazon as a fulfillment center. In other words, Amazon stores your products in its fulfillment centers, and they will pack, pick, and ship your products to your customers while also providing the customer service. Your role in this business model is to find the right products to invest into, and the startup capital can often end up in $2,500 to $5,000 ranges, sometimes even higher depending on what you're selling. The average profit margin is anywhere from around 10 to 15%, and I'm being generous. And this is a potential business model for you to get started, except for the fact that it is impossible to scale with Amazon FBA. You see, once you hit to certain levels in Amazon FBA, maybe 4,000, 5,000 profit, and you're doing hundreds of thousands in revenue every single month, you will get hit with Amazon bans left and right. And this is basically Amazon's way of taking your winning product that you found and slapping the Amazon Basics logo on it and giving you prompts to scale your winning products. And boom, you're off to finding your next winning product and having the doom cycle repeat again. You see, people in Amazon FBA spend hours each day in their analytics, and they hustle and grind to eke out every last conversion point and sale. And I say all that to say, Amazon is competitive, and the second you find a product that sells, a dozen or more copycats will pop out of nowhere, and if you manage to survive all of that, Amazon will be the biggest copycatter of them all, making your life pretty difficult and not really a beginner-friendly model. The next business model that we have is the agency business model, also formerly known as SMMA marketing or social media marketing agency. Basically, an agency is a business or organization established to provide a particular service that connects from one party to another. In this case of a marketing agency, that would be connecting a business owner's clients with customers who are likely to buy from them. If I was a matchmaking agency, on the other hand, you would try to connect two people looking for a relationship. As you dive into the world of business, you'll notice that business is problem and solution, but more importantly, connecting one person that wants something with another person that supplies the solution to that problem. And so by helping businesses connect with more people and leads, and therefore increasing sales and revenue for the business, you're actually making them more money, and it makes it incredibly easy for them to pay you for your services. But out of all of the agency models out there, which one of the agency models is most profitable and easiest to fulfill? Because an agency model that is highly profitable and easy to fulfill is going to be advertising agencies. And depending on the type of advertising agency model that you're starting, you can have a mix of low and high profit agency models, depending on how you get your clients, how you're spending on your ads, and the pricing structure. You could also start an AI automation agency, which is very new and attractive because it uses a combination of AI and automation to deliver services to your clients. The traditional models of the agency model is to find freelancers or digital nomads on Upwork or Fiverr and gather a team to fulfill services for your clients and businesses. But with the advancements of AI technology, you can now fulfill promises to your agency clients simply by leveraging the technology of AI. The only thing with the agency model is that although as a new complete beginner, you might not need too much startup capital to get started with this agency model, and you might not need lots of profits as well to get started, but I don't think that many people understand the fulfillment aspect of the agency model. Sure, you could run through and get new clients coming in every single month to keep up your revenue and numbers, but in the long term, will it be a long-term sustainable business? You see, you need to be able to keep and retain your clients so that they could come back to buy from you again and again, become repeat customers so that they could use word of mouth marketing and advertise to your friends and family, which is exactly why I don't sell service, because I know that once I get 10, 15, even 20 clients, I now have to become a slave to my clients to keep them happy because, well, I'm the product. And so many entrepreneurs, unfortunately, will end up trading their 9-to-5s to slave away in a 24/7, which leads me to one of my favorite business models and the model that I chose, which is the dropship business model. Now, most of you will roll your eyes and think of scam because you just heard the word dropshipping, but allow me to break you out of your matrix mind. When it comes to dropshipping, there are two models inside the industry known as low ticket dropshipping and high ticket dropshipping. The traditional models of dropshipping consist of finding products from China and using AliExpress or Alibaba to scale your winning products from viral TikTok or Facebook trends. But with the recent legality issues that TikTok is facing right now, as well as shipping items from China, it is practically impossible for the everyday beginner to become successful in low ticket dropshipping, no matter how many gurus are out there on YouTube telling you how much millions they're making every single month dropshipping this winning product from China. You see, all the dropshipping gurus will hate me for telling you this, but none of them actually talk about their customer service. Sure, they'll get a private vendor and they're gonna go and see the inventory and product in China, but at the end of the day, logistics and supply chain is a whole game of itself, and you're scaling products from China, which is a big no-no. Listen, dropshipping requires the skill of marketing and customer support, whereas logistics contain order fulfillment and making sure the product arrives to the customer on time in pristine condition is a whole nother ball game, and simply put, it's just not long-term sustainable to run your business from China. It is why most dropshippers fail, because even if you do end up securing a product that makes you tens of thousands per month, you're not only going to have a shark of competition, but you're also going to run into loads of customer service email, bad customer service fulfillment, and just a nightmare of a business to manage. Whereas in high-ticket dropshipping, you could source and find high-priced, high-ticket products from the United States, and you maintain good customer service with your clients because you're handling less clients but larger orders, but you're able to still keep all that money in. So I know I mentioned customer service a lot, and the reason I bring this up so much is because none of the revenue or profits you make matter if you're not able to keep the client's money in your bank account. And the only way for you to keep the client's money once it has arrived is simply by providing good customer support so that they don't do returns, chargebacks, or any of that fun stuff. When you handle thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of orders per month, not only will you have clients that have paid you your money, you will also have clients that expect you to fulfill on their promises, and you better over deliver. Therefore, it is in your best interest to keep the volume of clients less, but their AOV or average order value high, which basically means instead of 100 clients paying you $50 per month, just have one client pay you $5,000 one time. Same math, easier fulfillment. Did I also mention that you get more profit per sale when you make a high ticket sale? For example, in order for you to make $5,000 in revenue for your low ticket dropshipping store selling a $50 item, you will need to make 100 orders. Whereas if you want to sell a high ticket dropshipping on a high ticket dropshipping store, you can make one sale for $5,000 and keep the same amount of profits. More profits, less orders, which is a win-win for me and the exact reason why I chose this business model over trying to make low ticket dropshipping work. And not only that, a lot of the products that you sell on your traditional AliExpress low ticket dropshipping model can be found on places like Amazon, Etsy, or even eBay with 1-day shipping time. So you have to ask yourself, if your customer can get the same product from a trusted vendor like Amazon with 1-day shipping time, why on earth would they buy from your no-name website that they've never heard of with 3-week shipping times? They're not. And that's why I am bullish on high ticket dropshipping. I am bullish that it is the best online business to start in 2024. Go to wayfair.com and look at all the niches and the types of products that this 9-figure high ticket e-commerce brand is selling. Now, we're not going to be Wayfair, but I want you to look very carefully at the products that they're selling. They are not Wayfair branded products. These are products from a boatload of suppliers and vendors that partner up with Wayfair as their no inventory authorized dealer. And Wayfair resells these products, aka dropships, with their entire business model. The luxury market space in the e-commerce world is growing. And in terms of the profit and startup capital for this business model, you will be able to obtain maximum profits and little to minimum starting capital. In addition, any beginner can get started in this business model because it requires no prior experience. And the best part is, it will teach you all of the legwork that you need to build a long-term, sustainable e-commerce business that will produce you consistent cash flow into your bank account every single month. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in learning high-ticket e-commerce, I have an entirely free 5-hour course on my YouTube channel on exactly how you can get started in high-ticket dropshipping for free. And you could also apply for our one-on-one mentorship program if you're interested in starting dropshipping right away with a personal guided mentor. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you find today's information valuable. And until next time, I'll see you guys all in the next video.